Hey everyone, ChaosGiga here, and we're going to get started on building or completing this item sorter which I started in my last live stream. Basically we got to make a stone there, and I'm going to have to do one for there, one for the top, and then destroy the one in the center. Backside, there's a blank spot here. I'm about to destroy that one. There should be two stones in the back like that. One right here. Remove that one. Okay. So for this part we need comparator. Dang it. It's gotta face the other way. Okay. And there should be a stone like that, yeah. Okay, I'm totally messed up now. Alright. So there should be more than that coming out then, apparently. Alright, so I gotta put this one down here. Should be a stone there, and then a stone should be right there. And there should be one right there. Like that. Okay, so it should look like that from the front anyway, the other side, with the comparator just like that. Now I gotta put redstone there and there. Come around to the back, and I need a stone right here. So let's get rid of those two for now. Stone covering that, and I should have another stone right here and one right there. Okay, let's put one right here so I can step up here, make it a little bit easier. This is where we have the redstone repeater going in like that, and make it a delay, and then redstone dust like that. Okay, and that should be it. I'll just leave that stone there for now, just in case I have to fix something later. Yep, it's already shooting them out. Alright, good. Oh, that was all four of them. Okay. Alright, so that part's done. Now I'm going to start making the locking system for back here behind the behind these. So this is going to take a little while because I'm going to dig out the floor a little bit. So I will come back once I've got at least most of this done. Alright, we're back. So basically what we have to do now is come up here and just keep going across all the white stones, placing comparators into these top hoppers. And of course I knew I was going to run out. So that gives you the gist of that idea. Let's go ahead and see if we can't make some more. The ice. Should be able to. I think I'm going to need to make some more of those torches though, so. Yeah. Oh, the quartz. I need the quartz. That's why the... Because of the redstone torches being out. Okay. I think I ran myself out of stone now. Let's see if 16 will do it for us, so that way all we have to do is just make the repeaters. Missed it. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and cut through and just, lay down our repeaters. Yes, that is the right way, okay. So 7. I only need 7 more. Which I might make instead of 7 more. Make a little bit more than that. Make 10. That's the maximum we'll also make because the torches are gone. Okay then. Go ahead and store the leftovers of this. I'm going to need the redstone. Keep the chest, store that. Probably going to need a full stack of that. We'll need these. I think I've already laid all the packed ice I need. Yes, I have. Alright, so basically now, all I gotta do is just make another stack of redstone torches after I get done doing this, but I like to use a lightly colored stone so that way I can actually see the redstone, see how it's activating. That way I know that the lock is working. So it's basically what we're making is the hopper locks. And I didn't have enough. It's alright. Still gotta go make some more redstone torches anyway. Comparators can go in here for now. I think I'm just gonna keep that chest there and just store the redstone stuff and like railcart stuff in there. This is why I had so many sticks and stuff saved up. Alright. So just start laying all this stone down. Then we'll come back through and do the redstone torches. Oh, I put stones over where I haven't put down the repeaters yet. Whoops. Got ahead of myself there. Go ahead and do that many because I'm eventually going to have this spread all the way to the end, so I might as well just go ahead and set it up. I'll have to leave that one empty. Crap. Did it again. I'll go ahead and place the torches too. Alright, redstone time. Before I do that, let's go ahead and put a couple of torches down in here because I don't want anything spawning in here. Really simple to set up. Gonna need to mine some more redstone, I like. But yeah, that's basically how you hook it all up, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter where you place it, as long as you place the redstone towards 3 back like that. So that way it can reach the repeater down below into the redstone torch. That's what you need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording again, and I'll come back when I've got it all finished and hooked up. And I'm going to have to go upstairs and get my glass and put a glass enclosure around this and get some buckets of water to fill the water in. But I'll show you how to set up the lock with the items before we do that. So I'll be back. Okay guys, we're back again. So I'm going to show you how to set up the lock system. So I've got all these done all the way down to the end. I even made some more, I finished off the end basically. All the way to the last chest, which is not a locked chest, it's just for any random items that don't get sorted through. So basically to set this up, and to make sure that it's working properly, we put 4 placer blocks into those first 4 slots, like so. So I made a whole bunch of these, and I usually grab just a stack of 64. It doesn't have to be 64, it can be at least 42, I believe. But at any rate, let's put one of the most common blocks in first, so like the cobblestone block. It'll start to go ahead and go down. You just have to have at least 41 blocks, because as you'll see, it stops right at 41. And there you go. It's locked and ready to sort for cobblestone in that first one. That's basically the easiest setup for locking a hopper, basically. So and you can tell it's locked because it'll turn on like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these all the way down. I've got 36 of these, I believe. I think it's 36 of them to fill up, and then the 37th one is actually just the one that catches all the extra stuff. But this is gonna make my item finding a lot easier. I don't have to go through all these chests upstairs and find everything. So that's why I've been trying to hog all the redstone and stuff that I've been hogging during my live streams and stuff, so that way I could build this. So when I come back, I will start putting the glass on, and we'll have buckets of water to start getting the water going in here, and we can test it out and see how it does. So I'll be back after that. Alright everybody, we're back. So first we're going to start by building the glass cage, because I've already put all the items that I want down here to be sorted. So basically all I need to do now is, before knocking all this out, I like to leave that up until like the last step. Now we can just start building that out. Another thing is I like to cap all this off, because it's going to spit that out, and I don't want the item to just fly out, which can happen. Okay, so I figured what better way to test it than with the oak saplings I've gotten from all the times of farming trees for all those chests and stuff. So I think that'll be a good test for the system. Let's go ahead and get rid of these blocks. Now we got the glass going here. Make sure you get rid of these, and then I can just go through, cover it all up in glass, dump the water. I missed. So finish off the glass walls here so we can dump the water in. So there's no point in capping it off just yet because we're going to have to put the water in. As soon as you get to your first ice section, we want to switch off to our slab. And we want to put it right there on top. On every ice section. And at the end too. I like to cap it off at the end as well. I think we might actually have more glass than we need, which is also a good thing. And 1 bucket of water will go for 8 blocks, so that's why it's set up this way, apparently. And this is not my design. If you haven't watched my previous video about me explaining that this is not my design, but I have built it just because it's one of the easier designs I think out there. And it's an oldie but a goodie, apparently, to most people. So. Okay, so here's the end. And we're going to cap it off like that. So the bad thing is I'm going to have to use a block just to get up there to dump the water. So let's use that one. Oh, I forgot to put the cap block on, so let's Let's go into my silk touch here. One reason why I like to do that is so that way, because the items will be flying through here off those ice blocks. They'll be flying through here super fast. You'll see what I mean here in a few minutes. But I put that on there to make sure that it doesn't jump, the item doesn't jump out. If I don't have enough glass to cap it all off, because I probably won't, to be honest. But let's go back to our glass blocks here real quick. Need you to go there. Okay, so I can't even jump out. That was a bad idea. It's my first time building this underground, so you guys gotta understand that. Oops. Alright, so it should go all the way to the end. It does, with the exception of the slab being there. The slab will cut the water off, but it should still go all the way to the end. As a matter of fact, I might actually just go ahead and take that slab out since it's really not going to be useful. Yeah, that'll work. And that should have gone all the way down into the bottom of this. Yep, sure did. Alright. Just going to cover the end with the glass anyway, so. Just have to repeat this process with each bucket of water. Just take them, put them up there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do all the water real quick, and then I'll come back because this is going to take a little while. I'm gonna double check, make sure I got everything set up, and then I'll come back once I've got all the water in. Alright, we're back. So we got all the water in finally, and I put all the item frames up earlier. I forgot to tell you guys about that. Basically, I just take sticks and leather to make those, and then you can take the item that's in that chest, one item, and place it on it. So that way you can tell which item is in which chest set that you got there. Eventually I'm going to dig this down and probably make this 3 chests deep, just because some of these items I will get a lot of, like dirt and gravel for instance, while mining. Also cobblestone and stone and all that stuff. So it's pretty much just better. The best bet is just to go with, excuse me, with 3 chests deep. Just because of that. So let's go test it out real quick before I start putting the single items in there. Alright, so you can already hear it spitting out the trees. And I got the trees all the way towards the end, so the saplings. They're in the second to last chest. Looks like they're going right into it, so that's good. And really, I do not have to cap it off with glass if I don't want to. I just like to do it just to be on the safe side, because you never know if it's gonna, if the items are gonna fly up and out. Because that ice, as you can see, the ice really does speed it up super fast. And this, I can add on to this from where it's ending at right now. I can continue this on forever and ever down that way. I can even turn it around. I can turn it into a U shape or a complete circuit, if you will. So it's very, very convenient. So let's check and see. That's the concrete one. Yeah, got them all in there because there should be a stack of 22. That's what's left out of the stack of 64 that I put in to lock it. So I've got a lot of saplings, just because of how many trees I've had to farm to get all these chests and everything I have here and the building and all that stuff. So that's basically it, guys. That is my sorter. It's all ready to go. The last thing I got to do is to take an item out of the chest, one of the item out, and just right click right there. And I'll do that all the way down for all my items, so that way I can find them. The next video I'm going to do is me basically redoing my farm, or the field, if you will, the fields that I have out by the barn. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in the next one.